Protests continue in response to President Donald Trump's massive immigration overhaul. Protesters, they gathered in Waco at the intersection of Valley Mills and Waco Drive yesterday to share their voice and their concerns. So the group is calling for changes on policy, rallying against the impact on families and communities. All right, so we did get word that the DEA and ICE, they conducted operations in Austin. This happened over the weekend, referring to them as, quote, targeted enforcement actions, end quote. This is the first confirmed action taken in the Austin area. The DEA assisted ICE with operations in Austin, McAllen, as well as San Antonio and the Houston area. Time now is 5:07. Let's talk about Capitol Hill, there where it appeals that international trade war stemming from the immigration sweep is avoided. Alice Barr has the latest.
As immigration enforcement grows across the country with other law enforcement agencies joining ICE in arresting undocumented migrants.
We immediately halted all illegal entry and began sending every border trespasser and violator back to the places from which they came.
The Trump administration is declaring victory in a showdown over deporting Colombian migrants back to their home country. The White House press secretary overnight writing, quote, the government of Colombia has agreed to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of all illegal aliens from Colombia. That after Colombia's president turned away 2 U.S. military deportation flights, noting on social media, quote, a migrant is not a criminal and should be treated with the dignity a human being deserves. That prompted President Trump to threaten a 25% tariff on all Colombian goods coming into the U.S. and to revoke the U.S. visas of Colombian government officials. The Trump administration's border czar backing the move.
We got a strong president's going to demand action. If they don't act, then there'll be consequences.
Immigrant communities feeling the consequences of stepped-up enforcement. In Phoenix, one advocacy group launched a hotline to report and alert people of any ICE raids happening in the area.
A lot of uncertainty, right? Like, what is next? What's going to happen?
I wish to remain silent.
In Chicago, a workshop teaching migrants their civil rights as communities in the U.S. and overseas react to a swiftly changing picture on immigration. Immigration and Customs Enforcement says it made 956 arrests yesterday in operations across the country, the largest single-day number of the new administration. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.